Hello, everybody who's listening. This is the Audit podcast. Thank you, Dev, for the title.
I got you.
Thank you, thank you. Anyways, you guys, well, obviously you clicked on the video. It's a podcast that we are doing. I don't know how long you guys want to do this for. Once a day. I don't know. Once a week. I mean, once a week or something like that. I don't know. A couple of weeks. I don't know how long we're going to do this. But anyways,
At least once a week.
at least once a week.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna do this once a week. We're gonna bring you a brand new podcast every week. The big three: Tyler,
Ooh.
Dale, and me as your host. Now I'm gonna use my nickname, my personal name, Alex, as your guys' host. All right. So we're gonna say this. Tyler, introduce yourself.
Okay. Well, I'm Tyler. I'm 21. I uh, I am a huge sports guy. Played baseball for 12 years. Played basketball for 3, and I watched a lot of football. I also started playing disc golf about 2 years ago. And yeah.
All right, Dale.
I'm Dale. I'm 20 years old. Uh, Pretty much a huge sports fan as well. Basketball is my main sport that I play actually, and I'm planning on playing college basketball next fall semester. But for now, I'm just watch a bunch of sports. Call of Duty, Black Ops 4 free agent, pick me up, winky face.
He's a
Yeah,
beast.
that's about it.
All right. And then obviously, as your host, my name is Alex. I am 20 years old. I'm a YouTuberish, if you consider me just posting like what one a video once a month.
No,
Uh,
bro, it's more than once a month. It's less. It's like once every 6 months.
all right. I was dedicated effort, and then I was Okay, I'll tell y'all a little bit after. All right, so I'm a YouTuberish college kid going for a science major. I'm a kid who just eats and breathes and lives on this earth, just like my Twitter bio. Okay, there you go. All right,
Plug, plug, plug.
plug. And then I'm gonna have the link of Tyler's and Dale's Twitter in the description down below. If y'all want to click and y'all want to shoot your shot, there you go. So I want to first off by telling this question. How since we know how all three of us became, like how we all know each other, but let's tell them how all three of us came to be. Now, Dale, I'm gonna tell you to answer this because me and Tyler have been playing together for like what, like 4 or 5 years?
Since AW,
Yeah.
so 2014, 15.
2014. 2014, yeah.
Yeesh.
Oh wait, no, 15. 14 was Ghost.
Yeah.
So 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So Dale, you answer. So I'm gonna the give you that question. For you to answer it. In your perspective, how did it all came to be?
Oh, I had posted as a free agent on the MLG website, Game Battles thingy free agent list or whatever, because I didn't know Twitter had its like whole COD community thing. So it was insane. I was waiting. I don't know. I posted it, and I waited for a day, something like that, and then Tyler hit me up, sent me a friend request on PS4, sent me the invite. It was a long, awkward silence with our then other two teammates that all three of us had. And oh, we got smoked every map.
Oh yeah.
We got
Yikes.
smoked. We got smoked a lot. Just wasn't the right role. They had me running a SOG for all my Black Ops 4 players out there. Oof. Then after that, they left actually, and I just stayed with these two because these two are my I'm my guys. They're the homies.
Ow. Yeah, but what was it? We didn't actually play, like, us three, like, we didn't find teammates for, like, what, 2 days?
After the first two?
Yeah, after we picked up, Cyber and, Ivan. It's a couple of days.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was a couple days.
Because we had our Beast and Gambit left us, and then we were like, I didn't even talk to you guys for like 2 days. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I don't think we even.
And then that's because we weren't as close as we are now.
Yeah.
And then after we picked up Cyber, I think, and somebody else. Oh, the guy that kept complaining about getting team killed.
Oh, Zaxify.
When he got team killed once a match.
Yeah, and then he left, and then
Cyber stayed, and then
Cyber stayed, and then
But weren't
Y'all's
we,
best friend Evon.
but
No,
we're,
I'm joking. I'm joking.
but weren't we all, like, what was it? But weren't we, like, killing it, though, with Saxify and Cyber?
nah.
I think we like
It was.
either close. I think it was close. Every map was close.
Yeah, and then he. I don't remember exactly what happened. I think Zaxify found another team.
Hmm.
And then Cyber stayed, and then Evon was asking or pretty much demanding to be on the team. So we just figured, sure. After we couldn't find a teammate for a couple of days.
Mm-hmm.
And then things went really well for 2.5 months, and then Cyber left, and then it went downhill from there.
Cyber left, and we just couldn't find a permanent fifth after that
Yeah.
for some weird reason.
Which I don't even know.
I don't know.
And then we
Just
all
weren't
kind of
Went our own separate
went
ways.
our separate way. Yeah.
And me and Tyler play Apex while Dale just sits there and plays Black Ops 4.
I haven't touched COD in 2 weeks.
Jeez.
I haven't touched it since yesterday, only because of Fort Worth.
Yeah, I haven't touched it.
I'm back on my grind on that
You see the gunship is GA now?
game. Yeah.
Uh,
It's like if someone gets a gunship on you, it's like shouldn't you just be punished for that?
You be
Yeah.
Alright, Tyler, now I want to ask you, how did me and you came to be? In your perspective.
I started watching events in AW. I thought it was pretty cool. So I did the same thing Dale did. I posted on the GB list, the free agent list on Game Battle's website. Cause like Dale, I didn't even know the guy community thing. Even I barely used Twitter at the time. Cause at the time, like 4 or 5 years ago, I thought Twitter was the worst thing ever. And now I'm on it every day. But Bobby or Mad Dog hit me up, I think that same night. And then I started playing with him. And Yvonne was on that team as well. And then I think it was either Bobby or myself found Recovery
I think
on
it
the
was
GB
you.
list as well.
It was you that found me because he asked you if you could find people.
And so I messaged Recovery, asked if he needed a team, and it took off. Well, I wouldn't say took off, but it was a rough
Years.
couple of years with that group.
But yeah.
To say the least.
BO3 was a bad year.
It was a decent
For
year
me.
for me. It was a decent year.
Yeah, I made some questionable team choices in BO3 that I to this day regret. Recovery doesn't let me live it down either.
I know, I don't.
And then what was after BO3?
World War
Infinite
II.
Warfare?
Yeah, Infinite Warfare. Then it was World War II, and then after that it was.
Infinite Warfare. I didn't play. I played MWRs and the EGBs with Recovery and Yvonne.
We had
We're
a
pretty
good
good in that
record.
game, and yeah, we were pretty good. And then World War II came. Played a little bit, but mainly played like eights.
AIDS was fun.
And then after a while, got just kind of eh. And then Fortnite became the new hot thing, so played a lot of Fortnite. And yeah,
And now we're back, and now
BO4 comes, and yeah.
brand new year.
Brand
Yep.
new year.
Yeah. And then
Bro, imagine if we had Matt and Black Ops 3 and all nasty would have been recovery. Duo.
duo. Bro, I was a beast with the M8. I was beast.
I'm telling you, bro.
That was
VMP
my
was,
game, bro.
Unstoppable.
I converted to the VMP. I think it was like towards the end, around like summer, around like the springtime, because I saw Apathy was nasty with it, and I was like, I gotta go VMP. Went VMP for like a whole like month, 2 months, straight nothing but VMPs, bro. I was a hybrid. It's like, call me Mr. Hybrid. No, what was it? I remember mini. I remember you all. What was it? Who was in? It was all four. It was Tyler, uh, Bobby, aka Mad Dog, and it was Yvonne. And y'all said, let's all play. What was it?
Oh yeah.
Rank. What was it? Rank play at
Yeah.
at the time. I was like, yeah, sure. I was like, fuck it, right? And we play. And the first thing that happens, because it was so memorable, because all three of you were all shot. I think it was like I dropped 40 on that map. I forgot what map it was, but I dropped 40, and then all y'all were like, "We have to keep him."
Yeah.
And then like,
It was oh, what map? It was Solar Hardpoint.
there you go. And then like, I didn't, and then y'all didn't invite me for like the next 2 days, and I thought y'all dropped me. Until like I hit one of y'all up and be like, "Yo, am I still teaming with y'all or what?" And that's when you guys picked up Cody or Tuck.
I don't even remember. That AW that was a whack year as well for teaming wise.
And then so that happened. I went to BO3 because I didn't like the change that was happening with AW. I literally left the team, made my own org. I'm not gonna say anything.
Your own org?
I made an own org.
Oh, okay.
Regain Nation, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that's what it was called, Regain Nation. I had pretty good teammates.
Yeah.
But then after that, that took fall because of one person had baseball, the other person we were let's just say like we didn't really was motivated to play competitive. I mean, we were at the beginning, then after that, just kind of slipped off. And then I remember playing against Tyler. I'll tell you, Dale, we fucking destroyed their ass.
By far the worst move, the worst team move. I've like no shade against anybody, but oh my god, it was bad, terrible.
What was
It
it?
was no good.
What was it? They only had one map, and that map we weren't even trying because what was it? Our
It was
fourth.
a 4v3.
Yeah, it was a 4v3 because our fourth lost connection, and then they didn't stop the match. They just kept going. So we literally had to get a sub because there was an additional guy on like just on that party, and we were like, "Yo, can you hop in right now?" Or he was like, "Yeah, let me go." We come in, and then like we didn't even know what because in the beginning because there was like bad beef with all of us, right? Because it was tense. And then like I was trying to get a rule set, like what rules are we doing? Nothing. Tyler goes ahead and he was like, because Bobby was pissed off at me. Tyler goes ahead and he's like, you can run whatever you want. So I go ahead. I'm like, all right, let's run wherever we want because I think the rules weren't like completely set. They were just like like MLG had their certain rules, UMG had their certain rules, and then there was like other like ban and protect, that type of thing wasn't in the like the CWL rule wasn't in the system yet. So like where we like okay we could run wherever we want. This kid pulled out the LMG. Wait, did he pull out LMG? I can't.
No, XR2.
XR.
XR2 with rapid fire.
Yeah, XR2 with rapid fire, right?
Yep.
But then we weren't even trying at that moment. We weren't calling out. We were just laughing, having a great ass time. And then after that, the very second map, we go in and we were trying our asses off. We were like, okay, let's all keep composure here. Let's all do what we gotta do. And we fucking smoked them. It was like, what was it? It was so what was it? After that match, they all left. I was like, what? So then after that, what was it? Somehow that team got Regain Nation got disbanded. And what was it? We all made our like past our differences, and then after that, we what was it? What was it? BO3. BO3 had a good year. I kept playing 8s, UMGs, and all that. I was grinding. I was on my YouTube grind. And then IW came. Didn't play at all. Same thing. Played with Tyler and Evan with MWR. Had a pretty good record actually. What was it? We hit 50, right? Or we were about to.
Yeah, we were like 50 and 23 before the website
Oh yeah.
changed. And like the whole thing with that is if you weren't like top 200, your record got reset. We were like top 300 or something like that. And once the website changed and our record was wiped, it was just like, wow, we did kind of all that for nothing.
Yeah, that's tragic.
Yeah.
Yeah, we weren't happy.
And then World War II came into play. And I would say same thing. Played 8s. Second half of the World War II, we played Fortnite. I was literally trash at that game when it first came out. Tyler used to get pissed off at me because I sucked. I only got one kill or I had 0. Like that was it. And so Tyler was so pissed, right? So they're like, me and Tyler didn't even play for like what? For like a whole month together. And then
I was playing with an IRL that for like a month straight.
And so like I'm over here, I'm like, I'll get better. Like I tried to do solos or whatever, and I got better each time. I had my first win during that, and then like I took a break because Fortnite to me was slow. It was slow at the moment for me. There was like nothing fast paced. You kept running constantly. Either you find people, you didn't. It was either or.
Oh, yeah.
And so I'm like, oh, fuck. So then I was like, I took a break the entire February. Like I only played like kind of like COD, a little bit of Fortnite, and that was it. I'll hop on for like an hour or two and then get off. Like that was it. And then after that, Ninja played with Drake, and it had me motivated, as in like, you know what? I want to go back to Fortnite, and that's where all took off. I was beaming kids, bro. I was beaming. And then when I finally played with Tyler again, Tyler was like, "Did you get fucking good at this game?" I was like, "Fuck yeah." Like you got a lot better than than what this game was originally. But yeah,
Yeah, it was bad. No good.
there's no good until now.
Yeah.
And then now I'm playing.
Now he's alright.
I'm alright. I just don't want to build. I honestly don't want to build. But anyways, yeah, that's how it all happened. That's how my whole years. And then obviously Black Ops 4 picked up Dalio, and that was it. Now we converted the big 3.
Converted the big 3. Let it be known that I didn't even know anything about the most competitive thing I played before this season or year was GBs. When I was with like IRLs who were not the best. This is like the first competitive year that I've had with like scrims and stuff. It's insane.
Oh yeah, I remember. What was it? I remember you told us like this was your first time scrimming and all that, like
Yeah,
finding like all those scrims and like finding out on Twitter and shit. I was like, damn.
yeah. This is the first year. It's crazy.
See?
Kind of sucks because had I known back in like AW, I would have been. Because AW, I was a monster. I feel like.
Wouldn't doubt
But
it.
but oh well, I guess. Better late than never.
Yeah.
Yeah, now we're rolling with Apex. So I'm a free agent in Apex. If any of y'all, if any Aries are out there,
Did the Apex team.
the Apex team. But yeah. So,
Recovery and I've been getting hella wins in Apex lately.
oh yeah, we're
Bro,
in
I
our.
played it with some IRLs. I'm horrible.
Like, yeah, well, Recovery and I had 3 last night.
Yeah, and then we're on a what? 5 game? No, 5 game,
We had to
five
win it for
day.
like 5 days in a row, and then that ended, and then now we're back on like a 2 or 3 day streak with at least one win. But we had 3 yesterday.
Yeah. One of us would be like, we're feeling dub, and then like 2 games later, or like that exact either it'll happen the exact same game. We wouldn't get we like when we say it, it will be the next game after that, or we say it and then it'll be 2 games after that. So it's either
Yeah.
or. Be like, I'm feeling a
Bro, I
dub.
played it. I think I played it a couple days ago. The first time playing it in like 2 weeks. This is the last time I played with you guys, and that was like
Oh wow.
2.5 weeks or so. I I did not. I never felt so lost in a shooter game before. Like I never had my aim feel so bad before. That's how I found COD though, 'cause I took like that week and a half off. I was spending it with my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First day back, I was the first game, bro. That was probably the most not straight I've ever shot in my life. It was crazy. I don't know what to do.
Dude, I went back to BO4 yesterday, and I told Tyler this. I was like, the first couple of minutes, bro, my shots were shaky. I could not kill
Yeah,
anybody. Till after that, I was like, you know what? I got the hang of this, and then after that, I switched to an icy because we were playing Seaside on Hardpoint. That was the first match I played, and I used the ICR for a couple of minutes until like the third hill rotation, and then I had to switch to a Maddox, and I was fucking destroying kids, bro. I was like, oh, I'm back. I was like, Dale, you want to team again?
yeah. Let's team right now, swear to God.
But what was it?
Tyler said he'll coach.
Tyler coaching? Bait and switch,
Yeah.
Tyler? Bait and
Right.
switch?
Bait and switch, brother.
Inside joke.
What was it? The first day we played with my brother, right? It was after everybody like split and we went our own ways. My brother came in, we
Yeah.
were playing with him, and then my brother goes ahead and he's like, "All right, guys." I was like, "I got a strategy." And we were like, "All right, what?" And so we're like, so we look at him like in the game, like our animation like turns to his character, and he goes ahead and he's like, "How about I'll be bait because I suck at this game?" I was like, so he was like, "Yeah, let's just all." And then me and Tyler laughed and we're like, "Yeah, bait and switch."
That's hilarious.
Oh my god. But yeah, what happened?
Yep.
And that was it. That was it for the day.
Well, for what? If he's talking, excuse my language, shit about us, I want to get my hands on him in the scrim or something.
But what?
Evon?
Oh, he's not. Oh yeah, about the coaching. But
Yeah, I'm not really I don't really want to get into that because
yeah, that's for another day.
yeah.
Woo! Timberwolves are leading against the Rockets, 30-26.
All right, come on, recover. Keep on with the subject here.
Sorry, I just checked. But anyways, that's our cut. I mean, damn. And we had an aura too when we all were after Cyberlift.
Yeah, that team ascension, whatever.
Yeah.
and then we couldn't keep a fifth, and we just told them we were done.
Yeah.
Is that simple?
That's how the world is.
Uh,
That's how.
I were left at the worst time. Well, then again, I don't know if we would have even got considered for that award because they had replied to your free agent tweet. I were looking for one.
Yeah, not for sure. What?
Oh well, I guess.
Yeah, ish happens. Well, what about LG winning Fort Worth?
Ooh, I was not expecting that at all.
Nah, I was low key, even though I'm not an Optic fan, I was expecting Optic.
Yeah, I was more surprised about their early exit than LG winning.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
was rooting for 100 Thieves though, to be
I
honest.
was too low key.
Then Priesta got sick, and then Pharaoh came in. And,
Yeah, didn't Nature tweeted out that like he dropped 50 and then like after that he just ran he just like puked all over main stage.
yeah, he was
Yeah,
puking and everything. If Priesta was still, if he would have still played, I still think they would have, even though they were losers, I still think they would have won.
they would have at least made it to the championship.
Yeah,
At least the way they were playing, the way Kenny was
I fe-
playing.
I felt like they shouldn't have
Kenny was
never
on fire.
I felt like they should have never been in losers. I felt like they should have like kept going on winners. Like I don't know. When they were
Yeah,
like
they were
2
2-1.
yeah, there was like 2-1s. I was like, damn. I was like they should
It
be
was map
winners.
count or something like that.
Yeah. No, it's not map count, it's map count percentage.
Oh, yeah, map win percentage or
Yeah,
something like that.
that's all. If you had a higher one, then you advance.
Yeah, that's kind of whack actually.
And then what was it? Yeah, I want to ask you this because Tyler didn't watch the game. I don't. Did you watch the Envy? The very last match, it was like Envy versus Rhapsody.
Reciprocity?
Reciprocity, yeah. Sorry,
I kept glancing at it, but that's whenever I had started playing.
but there was talks that Envy was throwing that game to have Optic and losers.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
they came out like so slow.
Yeah,
Everybody was convinced,
that they
but then
threw.
they forced to a game five. So I was like, oh wait, are they throwing? No, it was weird.
No, what was it? X tweeted out that there was still people that still think that to this day that Envy threw that match.
Yeah, I mean, if you threw it, would have just lost 3-0.
Yeah.
Why waste their time winning two maps and going to a
Yeah.
game five? They're just gonna throw it.
So what was it? I saw chat and everybody was like, "I'm up for like," because they were at a different country. They'd be like, "I'm up. It's 5 a.m. in the morning, and this is the result that I came in. A game five, and Optic is not is not in winners."
Yeah,
I was like, "Dude, oh my."
that was insane. It was kind of a weird event in general. Aside from like Splice and LG, everything else was pretty weird. I thought.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It was a good event though.
Then
It's always fun to watch COD competitively. You mean?
Yeah.
competitively, yeah. And then after that, when you realize that it's like you feel like matches like that should happen every single day, but when you actually do it in reality, it's totally different.
Yeah. I have fun at Black Ops 4, though, to be honest. Fun to watch, it's fun to play for me. Considering World War II, I did not want to play it at all.
That game was
Nobody
bad.
did, didn't they?
Nah, it was a bad COD year.
Oh yeah, obviously.
I literally just hopped on and played like 5 games of ranked and hop off. 'Cause I
Yeah.
don't know, I'll just get bored or something.
It was not good.
Yeah, it would not. Well, I guess if I had friends, it'd probably be a little more fun, but I didn't have any Call of Duty friends at the point, so it was just solo queuing and ranked all the time. Kind of what I'm doing now, actually, until I find a team, hopefully.
I'm sure you'll find one pretty quick.
See, I wouldn't mind going back. It's just that like I don't know how many GAs there's gonna be from now on.
Oh, what else can be GA'd?
I think the ramparts next in next
Oh
in
my
the
god,
way.
dude, Classic was frying with that thing.
They'll probably
He was
GA like
insane,
FMJ on it or something.
probably. Or
Would
they'll
make
just
sense.
GA the gun, period.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna stick with the same meta the entire year.
Yeah.
I don't know. The whole GA thing is the stupidest thing ever. Like, yeah, there's some things that should be, but now it's just ridiculous. Now everything is being GA'd.
And then for y'all that don't know what GA means, GA means like Gentleman's Agreement. It means that when every time like there's a LAN event, or there's like when they face each other online, they go ahead and there's certain, even though the rules are set for certain things, there's players who would say kind of like say like, hey, let's not use this attachment, this score streak, or this gun, to balance out the game or the match or whatever. They'll GA and be like, okay, we're agreeing to this. So yeah. So in the first, what was it? There was like what, three different GAs?
The first one, yeah, there's three decent sized ones, and then there's now these little tiny ones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The first GA was the best one out there. The no Ajax torque, that you could use stock 2 and
Yeah.
everything, and then stock 2 was GA'd, and then it was what, Annihilator got GA'd.
No, it was something else before Annihilator.
The
That was
AI streaks.
Yeah, AI streaks, and then Annihilator,
I was pissed when you
and
told me that, Tyler.
then Swordfish, and also as well. Swordfish is GA'd, and then the now the gunship is
Gunship,
GA'd.
yeah.
So swordfish kind of makes sense because I think the cheat code it makes the M8 look like its baby sister.
Yeah. That's one that was terrible. I don't like the whole GA this year.
But yeah.
I agree.
Hopefully the next COD they have things that are more balanced, that aren't super overpowered, that all these GAs have to be in place.
I wonder if the next COD's gonna be 4v4. It's gonna say fives.
No, it's gonna stay fives.
No.
I'm pretty
I
sure.
think yeah,
It has to for the next couple of years, right?
Yeah.
I would assume so. I
'Cause
mean,
what?
there's obviously people who like it and people who dislike it. I don't mind it.
Yeah.
Switch it
Well,
up a bit.
it all depends on how the maps are played.
Yeah.
Or is it like frequency and seaside could be played with fours, but that's the only two maps that could be played in fours. I feel like.
Yeah. I agree.
They just gotta fix like crossing the bomb sites on S&D and stuff. Like how you can watch the cross. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yeah, you cannot watch a single cross in this game.
No.
Weird.
It's rough. But yeah.
Oh, obviously this is gonna be a very weird transition because obviously we're talking about COD, and now we're going. All right. There is 19 days left, I think, for the NBA.
Mhm.
No, it has to be 20.
No, it's not. I think it's 19 because NBA tweeted, or NBA.
Oh, the playoffs start in like 28
Yeah.
days. Okay, never mind. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. My fault. My fault.
Alright, good. Alright. Now let me see. Let me look back on that tweet. 'Cause they tweeted out like the playoffs that we're in right now. Hmm. I think the first one was like Golden State versus because I know I know Nuggets and Jazz was gonna be one. They had there it is. No, actually, it's 27 days. My bad. 19, 27 days. All right. If the playoffs were to start right now, you would have Golden State versus Clippers, Portland versus OKC, Houston versus San Antonio, and Denver versus Utah. And back in the East, it would be Milwaukee versus Heat, Indiana versus Boston, Philly versus Detroit, Toronto versus Nets.
Hmm.
I
Then that.
still think it should go 1 through 16. Go ahead.
Oh wait, what?
No, I still think it should go March Madness style and go 1 through 16,
Oh
and have
yeah.
1 and 16, 2 and 15. It can
Damn.
still be 7 game series. It's just
Yeah.
the
Play
worst. Yeah.
play up. Actually, the finals would be starting. Well, the finals, I like the actual. They have the date set. Finals would be on May 30th.
Playoffs go on for a minute, low key.
Yeah.
It's fun though, like the first week of it, because it's just a bunch of games all day, every day.
Yeah.
That's the best part about it. That's why I love March Madness so much too. For the first, remember for a whole week, it's just nothing but college basketball on your TV.
It's nice.
Oh, where'd he go?
Oh,
Oh, yeah, dude. But
yeah, it's like it never left.
yeah. Anyways, what was it? I feel like if it had to be like one of those key games or whatever, I feel like Portland and Thunder would be a key game.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good matchup
Yeah,
if
cause
it stays that way.
you knew Golden State's gonna win over Clippers, but I have that like probably 5 games. Portland Thunder, I probably have that game 6. I get OKC, and then Houston and San Antonio. I don't know, man. San Antonio. I mean, they're decent. I mean, they're good. I'll give it game 6, Houston. Depending if Chris Paul is injured or not. If he's injured,
Yeah.
then it's gonna go to game 7. But still Houston. Denver, I have Denver taking it with game 5 or 6. And then I have, what was it, Golden State and OKC. I'll take that to a game 7. I'll say Golden State wins it. And then I have Denver, and then I have for Denver, Houston, I have that for game game 6, but I'm taking Denver. Depending. If Chris Paul's injured during this period, I'll take Denver. If not, I'll take Houston. Then it'll be Golden State and Houston. And then I don't know. They're not the team how they were last year. So I'll go back to Golden State to another game 7, like how it was last year. And for the Eastern, Milwaukee, Miami, I'll go Milwaukee 4-0. Indiana, Boston, all depends on how Boston feels and how their fucking chemistry is going.
If they want to be the best team in the NBA or not, they decide.
It honestly is. No, no joke. It's honest. It's on them. It's on them. It's literally on them. If they get if they're all on an okay level, goes right ahead.
Maybe the
Boston will go to
intensity of the playoffs will like bring it out or something. Like they might just be like how LeBron used to be with like the
yeah
Heat and stuff. They would just kind of coast at the playoffs.
yeah.
How the Warriors are now.
So I'll take Boston in this one. Boston in game 7. Philly versus Detroit. I go Philly. Game 5. No, I go game 6 actually, cause that Denver can not Denver. Fucking Detroit can pull up. And then Toronto and Brooklyn. I go Toronto in fucking game 4. And then Toronto versus Philly. Oh, shit, I don't know. They got Kawhi. I don't know, they have the big. What was it? The big 4. Yeah, the big 4 in Philly. I
Yeah.
go, I go Toronto. Toronto. They'll take that to a game 7. Milwaukee or Boston. It all, like I said, it all depends on fucking Boston. hate. I don't know if they had a great chemistry. I don't know. I'll say Boston, but I don't know. Greek Freak is amazing. I'll say as of right now, Bucks because they look content. So I'll take Bucks in a game 7. So Toronto or Bucks. I'll go Bucks, and it'll be Bucks versus Golden State, and it'll be game 7. And most likely gonna be Golden State because they got a big 5. We got a big 5.
Low key, I say whoever comes out of the East, whether it's the Bucks, Celtics, Sixers, or the Raptors, they're gonna win it.
So you feel like the East is gonna win it this year?
Yeah.
What about you, Tyler?
Well, I mean, I'm kind of biased, but I mean, I'm putting Boston in the finals in Golden State, but I have Golden State in 7 this year.
Like, depending on who's in the finals, I feel like it's gonna be a game 7. The If it's Boston
Yeah.
or Golden State, game 7. Bucks or Golden State, game 7. Toronto and what was it? Golden State. Well, I could see a game 6. Same thing with Philly. All depends on Joel Embiid. And if Ben Simmons could create a jump shot in 27 days. That's all that counts. That's all that counts.
He created a jump shot in 365 days, but he didn't get one in 27 days.
Days before playoffs.
Right before playoffs, he's gonna pull out the jump shot. Secret weapon.
Dude, imagine that.
Listen, that.
Imagine.
Yo, he just comes starts calling threes.
Yeah, just imagine like right after the regular season playoffs starting, he was like, "Don't worry, ESPN, I created a jump shot, and that's the whole thing we're gonna talk about for the next 3 weeks."
Or he just like
Simmons,
doesn't shoot it just so like nobody knows he has a jump shot, then he just starts shooting jump shots in the playoffs.
He's like, "Wide open 3, got you, banger."
He's coming off pick and rolls like Steph Curry.
Oh
pulling
yeah.
up. That would be insane. The biggest troll ever.
You know how many people are gonna be like struck by it? Like what? All right. Since it's close to playoffs, and there's usually that one particular person who's always in the playoffs, which is LeBron James. I want to ask you this, Dale, because you're because since you're a Lakers fan, I want to ask you this. Who do you feel is more at fault? Is it LeBron himself, or is it the young core, or do you feel like it's management, like the org itself, management, like GMs and all that?
I think it's two things. I think it's they try to trade for Anthony Davis that included half the team, and then injuries. Because had LeBron not got injured, we were like 4th in the West or something like that.
Yeah, you guys were like 20 and 14. I think.
We were 4th in the West before LeBron had gotten injured. That was Christmas Day Warriors. Never we blew out the Warriors. We also blew out with the Warriors with like LeBron there for very limited amount of minutes because that's when he got injured. Then what happened? Oh, they still look good without him. But then trade deadline came up. We're gonna try and trade everybody for one player for some reason. Chemistry got ruined. LeBron came back. Did not want to have part of it. Nobody else did. Lonzo got injured. I didn't help. And, everything went downhill. And here we are. Look, Zion's coming to LA.
No shot.
I pretty much believe we were going all the way until the trade deadline, and then we got blown out like back-to-back games by like 30 or something. Then everyone slowly stopped believing.
Yeah, I didn't have LeBron. I didn't have the Lakers in the playoffs this year, even with LeBron. Or this year. Duh.
Hey, that's why. bright side is we'll get like a top 15 pick, so that's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
RJ Barrett, here we come.
That could actually happen.
Because he hasn't been playing that good recently.
No. But you never know.
Ugh. It was a disappointing year. Another disappointing year for the Lake Show.
All right, Dale. I got a question
Just
for you.
hurt. Okay.
Do you think Lakers will get a big sign for this upcoming free agent?
Depending on how to say if Celtics lose to the Pacers in the first round, I think we can get Kyrie. Then again, like Kyrie's like a diva. He's like one day you say he's don't owe anything to anybody, then the next day he's saying, if you guys will have me, I'll come back. So
Yeah, man, that's one thing that irritated me. Before the season starts, he's like, "If you guys want me to come back, I'll plan on re-signing." And then what? A couple months later, oh nothing. I was like, what?
I don't know. I don't owe anybody anything. It's like, wait a minute.
Yeah, he's like, ask me July 1st.
Yeah. Oof. I don't know. After the year though, I don't think we'll get a big signing. To be honest, we can maybe trade for a big kind of all-star player, but I don't think anybody would sign with the Lakers.
Oh yeah.
Low-key because of LeBron. Like half LeBron, half the year that we had.
There was rumors that Kawhi Leonard said that he'd rather not team with LeBron, but he'd rather like face against him.
Yeah, because LeBron's like just good to the point that you don't want to play with him. You want to beat him to have that satisfaction. And that makes sense.
Yeah. Who do you okay?
For the vast. So
So yeah. Who do you feel is gonna be like the most underrated free agent?
oof, that's a good question.
Tyler, who do you feel is like the most underrated free agent? Like, if you go out there,
Underrated?
yeah, underrated. Like if you go out there, like it's not like the big name market, KD, Kyrie, Who do you feel like if they sign him, it's gonna be game changer though? Like he's not getting any coverage.
Mm, underrated free agent.
Maybe like I say Kemba Walker.
I say Tobias Harris.
Ooh, I was gonna say that too, low key.
I feel like he's super. I feel like he doesn't get enough talk.
Yeah.
Because, they're always talking about KD,
Mm.
LeBron, and yeah, I think Tobias Harris is severely underrated.
That's the Kemba Walker, or even freaking Chris Middleton if he opts
Yeah,
out of his
Oh,
I don't know if he will though.
Yeah, him and Jimmy Butler have player options. I don't think
No,
they're gonna
I
opt
think
out.
I think Jimmy is guaranteed to opt out because he's opting out for a big contract.
Oh, okay.
That's what they said. Like they're most likely planning on signing Tobias Harris and Jimmy. That's what Philly said. That they're ready for it.
Well, yeah, Kemba or Tobias for sure.
All right.
Kemba has to get out of the Hornets, man. All right.
Oh no, there you go.
No, I was just saying Kemba has to get away from the Hornets.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
prime years just going away.
Yeah, basically Aaron Rodgers with the Packers over there.
Pretty much.
We're winning it next year. Believe that.
Hi. Okay, you're blowing smoke at your ass there, John. Not
What
happening.
was I say? We're not gonna win it. We're going to get.
No, you're not. You're not even making play. I don't know.
All right.
Might make playoffs.
You don't say that. We're making playoffs.
Okay, I'll make a bet on that right now.
Damn.
We're making.
I will
playoffs.
make a bet with you right now that the Green Bay Packers will not make playoffs.
All right.
I don't know what type of bet to make. I think you're gonna take it.
All right.
Let me see what happens at the draft. Who they take at the draft, and then we'll talk.
All right. Once we get our mean defenders, we're set.
Mm-hmm. Your main defenders. Okay.
Well, what else do you think we need? We just need some defensive help.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, you need a tight end too. Sorry, but Jimmy
Yeah.
Graham isn't worth it anymore.
And hopefully he breaks out this year. That'd be lovely.
Yeah,
Not breaks out, gets back to form.
be nice. Well for you.
All right. I got another question that deals with basketball. I'm sorry for cutting y'all out for football. Which young core, like okay, so I'm giving you Chicago, Atlanta, Phoenix, or Dallas. Which out of those four teams with their young core has a chance of winning a championship or progressing? They're all out of the playoffs.
Dallas.
Mm,
Dallas by far.
I'm gonna go with the Suns.
Devin Booker and Aiton.
Devin Booker, Ayton, and then yeah, hopefully, I mean they'll take a point guard in the draft. I would assume, or they might take Morant. I think he'll do big in the NBA.
So with me, I got.
Yeah,
I'll go.
I think it's the Suns.
Suns. And you say Dallas? Dale?
Yeah, Mavericks. They got Porzingis coming in next year. Mavericks.
Oh shit, I forgot about yeah.
Well, okay.
All right, cover. Who you got?
I got the Bulls actually. Not to be biased, because they got Zach Levine who's pulling up numbers. They got marketing who's like progressing, who's like a fucking shooter. Let's see who else. You got Otto Porter Jr. Even though he's not a rookie, I mean he's still dominating. And who else? Who else is part of the young fucking core?
Then the draft pick.
Yeah, and then the
Cam
draft
Reddish.
pick. But they just need a solid coach, though.
Yeah.
They just need a solid coach who could like put them on the edge. Be like, listen here, you fuckers. We're gonna play some defense and learn how to shoot for once.
All right.
That's how I do it.
Oof. Yeah. The Mavericks. I think Mavericks gonna be contenders the soonest, but the Suns have like the potential to be the best.
Yeah.
Because of Devin Booker and DeAndre Ayton. If you just give them a point guard, like a pass first point guard, they'll be
Perfect. Yeah. I thought they would do better this year than they are right now.
Yeah.
But they just
'Cause they
don't have a
Kelly
point
Oubre.
guard.
Kelly Oubre is hooping too.
Yeah, Ubre's nice. But they just don't have that point guard.
They'll get him in the draft.
Yeah. Show.
Like a Trey Jones type of point guard. Oof.
Trey Jones is better than Tyus. I guarantee it. He'll be better than his
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah, he's a better defender already.
Yeah.
He's not that good of a shooter, so his shooting's only gonna get better. Tyus was a better college player though.
Yeah. Agreed.
Should've
Yeah.
stayed. I mentioned him on Twitter. He should just stay. He didn't fire me. Look at him now. Not even a starter for the T-Wolves.
Nope. Yeah, good old Jeff Teague.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Rough. Started for
Oh.
the Timberwolves.
Oh yeah,
Good old lost a step or two Teague.
fucking Jeff Teague, bro. If I was the GM for that Minnesota Timberwolves, whoo, Wiggins would be out.
Traded.
Teague would be out. see who else. Yeah, just those two. And then I gotta dump Gordon Jang's contract too, so he's out. All three. I'll trade those three. Draft picks, another player, and that's it. That's all I want.
All you want.
That's all I want.
All right. No, I'm joking.
I
They
will
gotta get Wiggins.
I
They
will
gotta
put
get Wiggins
Wiggins
out of
into
here.
the Suns if I have to, or Atlanta. I'll be like, yo, you want Wiggins? And be like, yeah, sure. Who's like, what do you want? Your first round pick. I'm taking the gamble here. You get my first round, I get your first round. That's it.
It's not bad.
That ain't bad. Like I'll give you a few I'll give you a few players. You know, you want Gordon Jang? I give you that. You want my first round pick for next year? I'll give you that too. Wow. That I'm
Yeah,
bi-
this year's pretty loaded in the draft.
because for this one, I dump Wiggins' contract, Gordon Dane's contract, so that allows me to get free money. It allows me to get open space to sign good ass players into my organization, and then getting a pick, bro. That's easy. That's playoff pitcher right there. I gotta build around Towns. I can't. No, it's just Towns. Town is the key center. I'll re-sign Derek for 2 years, 10 mil.
Yeah, he's earned it.
All right, taking baby steps here. We ain't giving him the whole, the whole kabosh. He's injured in and out. Gotta give him that.
Yeah.
Resign Derek. Sign yourself a new trade away Jeff Teague for Gordon Jang. Not a Gordon Jang. Fuck. Bro, what the fuck am I saying? I'll fucking. You know what? How about this? I'll go free agency. You want a big player? I go Kemba Walker. Kemba, how do you like Minnesota? Go banger.
I wouldn't like it, but how much can they pay me? Oh,
4 mil. What was it? 4 mil. Ah, shit.
4 mil.
No, not 4 mil. 4 years. No, I was gonna say 100 million, so he's gonna get 25 million a year. Could do that.
You have to get like 60 and above for 4 years.
Yeah. How's his contract right now, Kemba?
I'm not sure. It's
Ugh.
not that big though.
Kemba.
That's all I'm thinking is maybe I'm wrong.
Kemba Walker.
Either has to bring someone to Charlotte or get out of Charlotte though.
Yeah, 12 million. 12 million this year.
Get him for at least like 20 million,
Oh yeah.
3 years. At least.
So all I need is
He's gonna get a super max though for sure.
cause I need shooters, man. Wait, is JJ Redick a free agent next year?
No.
Fuck.
Wait, maybe.
Cause if he's a free agent next year, Timberwolves, come on, sign him, sign him,
Please.
please. 2 years, 20 million. Player option. Come on,
Player option.
player option.
Lakers don't get hurt. Please.
Please don't do. Please for us.
LeBron, don't pull your groin. Lovely.
Damn. All right. Continue. Oh, so since we're in transition to basketball, okay. Since we talked about this before we all had to cut out shit. What do y'all have for the NCAA since March Madness is coming around? What? How? Wait, when does it start? It's Tuesday, right?
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Well, Tuesday is
Well,
the main game. Tuesday,
the
Thursday.
yeah,
Yeah.
because there's still
Tuesday
like
is like, yeah,
like 11 seeds have to play. Uh, what was it?
the
Arizona
16 seeds have
State.
to play.
Yeah, 11 and 16 seeds.
All right.
They have, yeah, there's what, 4 spots total, and then
Yeah.
yeah,
Then, but like Dale said, the actual games start Thursday.
the main bracket starts Thursday.
Yeah.
All
You
right.
already know I'm setting that alarm.
All right, Tyler. Who do you have winning it this year? And who do you have?
Duke,
Duke.
Duke in North Carolina. I have
Wow.
Duke winning 80 to 75.
Dale. Who do you have winning? And who do you have with them?
Duke, unbiased opinion. Duke. No, I'm joking. For people who watch or listen to this, I'm one of the biggest Duke fans you'll know.
Oh fuck yeah.
So I got Duke winning it, playing against Tennessee.
All right. And I have Duke winning against North Carolina. Yeah. So all
What's
three.
your final score? You said
It was like 67 to 64. So by 3 points.
I think mine was 70 to 67 or something like that. I That's like my main score. It's either that or 68 to 65. Those are the two scores I always go with.
see my bracket. I don't really have like I have a couple upsets, but I like not very many.
Yeah, I gotta correct.
Yeah, it's just it's March Madness, bro. It's like you
I
can't
know it's that
predict
one team
anything.
that like I feel like
Is that one
Oregon
team
could
that
beat
makes a deep
Wisconsin
run?
Wasn't
Yeah,
wasn't last year little? Oh the fuck? Who wasn't it Chicago?
Loyola
Loyola.
Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah, they went
Like
to
there's
what
that.
Elite Eight.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that one team that'll make a deep run that's not a low seed, and then there's just like a bunch of other teams that'll like just win their first game. That's
Yeah.
like a low seed.
Yep. I don't really have. I have a couple low seeds winning their first game, but
Like I don't know. Aside from what happened last year, pretty much 16 seeds are automatic knockout because I don't think that'll ever happen again for a long time.
yeah,
Wait, didn't ever?
But 15,
Hold on.
15 seeds down is like
you just never
I
know.
mean it is unpredictable. You can't say nearly it is. It is.
But then last year didn't everybody's brackets all fucked out when what was it? I forgot who got an upset when a 16th seed beat a first seed.
Virginia.
Yeah.
Virginia
Virginia,
lost. I don't know who they. I don't remember who they lost to though.
UMBC or something like that.
Because I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember I had Virginia. Yeah, if it was that team, then I had them winning, and I fucked my bracket all fucked up because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was insane. I'm like, I don't know. There was literally no brackets that picked that because Virginia was the number one overall seed.
Oh yeah.
It'll be interesting. I'm sure some lower seed's gonna make a far run and then just screw people's brackets over. Happens every year.
Yeah, every year. It's
One
just
I'm just like
nearly
the one like
impossible.
that. Yeah, the one that I like might like pick is Seton Hall over Wolford, whatever.
Wofford.
Yeah.
NC State. Hey, my cousin, he's gonna watch this or listen to this whenever it's uploaded. So, Wofford. Inside joke. All right, keep going.
Most likely it'll be Tuesday.
They beat NC last year.
That's right.
Pretty much any North Carolina fans who watch this, Wofford. Okay, keep going.
Yeah, most likely it'll be Tuesday. I'll be uploading this.
But yeah, that's my March Madness.
Damn.
It's insane how you have better odds of winning the lottery than creating a perfect bracket.
I don't
Yeah, because
know
you
how
got what? You have to pick what? 5 numbers?
six lottery 6 numbers, isn't it?
Yeah, and then you have to pick
The money.
combined. It's like total amount of picks you have to pick combined is I think up like 200 picks because 64.
Yeah, there's
I
a
don't know.
lot.
It's like 100 and something times you have to pick a team. Teams. all like every pick combined. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. 'Cause
I
you
don't
gotta
know.
worry about
It's
different
insane.
variables and all that shit.
Then it's just that clutch factor that you don't know it's gonna happen,
That clutch gene.
or that upset that you just can't predict.
Yeah.
Clutch March Madness though, bro. I love it. Oh, best time of the year.
Damn. So,
Only thing that could be compared is probably MLB playoffs.
Yeah, agreed.
dude, I really watch MLB playoffs. I only watched like
Playoffs, bro. Oh, it's so intense. Every pitch is intense. It's insane.
what is it? I usually watch it like during the
World Series.
yeah, World Series or when the Cubs are playing.
Yeah. I don't even watch my Braves on a daily basis. I watch opening day, and then I pretty much just keep up with them through the ESPN app. If they're on TV, I'll watch them if I have time. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I just can't keep up with it in the regular season. But come playoffs, bro, it's so intense. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun in the playoffs.
Because every pitch is like the crowd like just into it. It's dope.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can compare March Madness to.
Yeah.
Yeah, our host is gonna be quiet the whole time.
Oh no, I
Yeah,
was
man.
letting
Barely
y'all.
said a thing the entire time. Oh yeah, I just watch baseball with the Cubs, in the World Series.
Yeah, dude, I'm not really into baseball. I mean, I am, but it's like it's not really, like oh snap.
Or Cub, you better start doing your homework.
I know. What is it?
Cause I feel like baseball will be talked about a decent amount now on here.
Probably,
Especially
yeah.
whenever it starts.
Isn't it?
Ooh,
So
I can't wait for the summer podcast, bro. And then we talk about like the top 10 plays. Did you see this catch? You know what I'm saying? So
oh,
I can't wait to
let's go.
open up my Twitter. I can't wait to open up my Twitter feed and then just see like an insane diving catch or
I
something.
know, man.
It's the best feeling.
Wow.
It's so dope. Yeah, I can't wait for that.
I can't. Oh.
Pretty much just summer.
Yeah. Yep.
Get tired of this cold Midwest winter.
Dude,
Oh,
it's been
spring.
hella nice here though.
Was it
Oh,
spring?
Yeah, yeah.
Spring starts in
It just
2 days.
yeah, it's just starting to warm up here. Like the next week, pretty much the lowest it should be, like on a high, is 37. And that's, I mean,
ours
compared
is
to
40. Well, the weekday 44,
Damn.
and we're up in
oh,
the 50s.
Yeah,
like compared
after
to what we're going through with like negative, like single digits, bro,
Yeah.
37 is like 80.
Dude, I was in shorts. I went outside yesterday. I was in
Yo,
shorts and a
straight up.
sweatshirt and perfect.
I wore sweats and then my shoes, and then I had a sleeveless shirt.
Yeah, those
That
are
was insane.
nice. Oh, it was.
It was dope.
yeah.
Yes.
Dude, I can't wait. It's gonna be 50s, dude. I don't know why, but my spring break for college, bro, was this week, and it didn't feel alright, cause like the entire weather was like around like 30 degrees. I was like, great. Next week, oh, all 50s. Oh, great. I'm back at school.
You
Great.
get to study outside.
Yeah. Uh,
Yeah, I can't.
all right. So I was thinking about having the like kind of like there there's a thing trending on Twitter that I was kind of fucked up. It's just there was rumors where Shane Dawson dry humped his cat. I shouldn't say dry hump. Well, there was audio of it, right? There it was a podcast, that he did a
Yeah.
couple of years back, and Tyler was talking about this earlier, where he was humping on a cat and then accidentally finished himself on the cat. So there was
Huh.
audio of it, but
What?
already Shane has already tweeted out his like apology. He was like, "I didn't fuck my cat. I didn't come on my cat. I didn't put my my dick anywhere near my cat. I never done anything weird with my cat, with my cats. I promised myself I wasn't going to make an apology video after last year's thing, so I'm trying to be as short and honest as possible with this."
Oh,
But
imagine if it did.
that's like he just keeps on
Wow.
saying like I apologize, like I didn't come, all that. Like this guy wrote like a 7 response tweet, bro. When I first saw this, right? When I first like heard about this, I was like, no, this can't be true. Cause there was audio, like he was like, yeah, it's like I went ahead and I laid down my cat, laid down and I spread her legs, and I was like, no, please no, no. And he was like, I just wanted sexual attraction. Just he said he was humping his cat on top of the belly and just kept going. I'm like, no,
No way, bro.
yeah. There's a what was it? Dale, do you watch Harry Potter? Or do you like
I'm a huge Harry Potter fan.
okay. I told this to Tyler yesterday, and Tyler was like not pleased. He just didn't care. So
Okay.
yesterday, J.K. Rowling was trending yesterday on Saturday, and she was trending because she literally said, "Have you ever have you seen the Fantastic Beasts, right? Movies?
No, I haven't actually.
Okay, so you know where Gridwald is, right? Like
Grindelwald, yeah.
yeah, Grindelwald. So supposedly, him and Dumbledore had serious, intense sexual relations with each other.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, I knew that for a while actually. That was like speculated, like Dumbledore was.
Well, I knew Dumbledore. Well, I heard Dumbledore was gay,
Yeah.
but I didn't know he had intense sexual. I was like,
Because I read somewhere was that he was, gay, and then his significant other was Grindelwald, and that they had to fight against each other.
yeah,
Yeah, it was crazy though that she like confirmed it in that fashion.
bro. Like the memes that was in it. I think there was one. It was so funny. Oh, I gotta look it up. It was nobody. J.K. Rowling. Dumbledore was dummy thick, and clapped off his ass cheeks defeated Grindelwald.
Fuck. That's insane.
Dude, like some of that shit, it was like so weird. But anyways, whew. You guys got a topic to talk about
Mm, do
No.
not.
I'll just save some for later.
for later?
That way we're not all
Yeah.
putting all the topics into one.
Oh yeah,
In one, the very first one. This is
Yeah.
yeah. This is just
just
an
the intro
intro. This is just a
podcast, I guess.
start. Yeah. So I think yeah, every Sundays we should do this, and then usually around Tuesday I'll post it up. Just go on from there.
Yeah, I got a couple of guys snapping me said they want to listen to it already. So
Sweet.
Oh. Oh.
Oh well, fuck it, right? All right. thank you guys for listening to the audit podcast. I don't know. I'm gonna do with that accent though.
Audit.
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 Yeah, don't say it like that.
I'm saying it.
You just made it weird.
Audit.
Audit.
I'm saying it. No, you're not.
And it was like I hear it from my coworkers like, hey yo, I listen to your audit podcast. Sweet.
Yeah.
Anyways,
My eyebrows gonna be like, yo, do you have your audit podcast coming out?
I feel like that should be it. Like our unique is the way that we say audit,
Audit.
the audit,
The audit.
audit.
It's not a bad name though, I guess. Couldn't think of anything better on the
Yeah.
spot.
Anyway, thank you guys for listening to the audit podcast. We'll bring you guys. We'll try to bring every for the podcast for each week on Tuesdays. Yeah, and there's more to come. So thank you guys and enjoy your day.